Good evening, everybody. This is Samantha Jayne. This is my week ahead tarotscope for the week beginning where are we now? Tuesday, the 20th of February 2018. So if you're there listening, then drop me a little comment. Let me know. You can hear me and see me, because that always helps after all. And I hope you've had a good weekend. I hope you survived the weekend. I know there's been quite a lot of strong energies bouncing around the place this weekend. I am aware of that. Okay, so let's have a look and a think. Hello, Angela. Thank you for tuning in. Did you all survive the weekend? Do you remember last week I said lots of people will face challenges with other people to watch calm? Hello, David. Hello, Amy. And it was like there was a lot of energies this weekend. It's very apparent in the readings I was doing yesterday. Lots of people have had, hi, Maddie, a weekend of it. Karmic energies at play, people paying for their actions in the past is what I mean by that. Hi, Chris. Hi, Hillis. Yes, David. Hello. Hi, Kathy. Right. And also it's like lots of jealousies, deceit, gossip, all that. Do you remember I said to you for the weekend? Hi, Charlie. That it was a weekend to mind your own business. I did just that. I stayed at home. I stayed at home with good friends, good food and good wine, and I celebrated my birthday. So thank you to everybody who put on my wall a fabulous birthday wish. It was lovely. Very surprised to receive so many. So thank you for that. It was a lovely kindness from you all, and I do thank you for that. But yes, I kind of managed to lay low this weekend in spite of that. And as I say, spent my weekend with good friends, good wine and good foods. I hope some of you managed to do the same. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Sue. But yeah, definitely it's been a hell of a weekend. I can tell from the readings I did on Monday, as I say, that there was a lot of energies have been shifted. We'll call it that. Things sorted once and for all, and things shifted. So yesterday, hi Shelley, yesterday should have been a quieter energy at play. Should have felt like a quieter day, quite possibly because many of you were drained from the weekend's activities. And yesterday, Monday, should have been seen as a day of rest and recovery. Hi Roxanne. And today has been a good day for starting things. Today has been and continues to be a good day for starting things that involve working with other people in order to achieve things. Now that could be business goals, it could be personal goals. That's totally up to you. And it's the real, there's an awareness today that patience will pay off in the end, but also the importance of having realistic expectations, not only of others and situations, but of yourself as well. Okay, hi Caroline, hi Michaela, hi John. But yeah, so just be aware today is a good day for starting things, especially involves working with other people, whether they're clients, co-workers, family members, friends, whatever. That today has been a good energy for that. Tomorrow, Venus is at play with Neptune, so we do need to watch out for a little bit of upset energy coming in. But that upset will come in to your bubble, as I call it, if you are walking around with unrealistic expectations. Then tomorrow you may find yourself experiencing disappointment and upset because of that. And that includes in relationships. And it doesn't have to be intimate relationships. It can be, as I say, your work colleagues, whatever, because what's really brought home tomorrow for some of you will be that you can't avoid the negative traits of people. If you're in a relationship with someone, you have to love the whole of them, their negative traits as well. If you can't, then yes, some of you may be experiencing upset tomorrow and walking away from situations involving other people. But however, what there is this realization tomorrow that, we can be disappointed if we have unrealistic expectations in life. So just be aware of that, okay? Some of you may benefit tomorrow from staying away from what we'd call hard situations. People that you find abrasive, try and avoid them, cross over the road, whatever it takes. And some of you may find you quite sort of flat on energy and lacking a bit of motivation tomorrow. So just be aware of those energies at play. As I say, the end of last week certainly from the 15th onwards, was quite a heavy energy that people were in. Okay, I think everyone has this high in this build up to Valentine's and all of that, and then from after the Valentine's Day, the energy's got quite heavy. So I really do see this week as kind of starting off, at least, as being a recovery zone and a where do we go from here season off the back of what has gone on. And again, on Thursday, there are things to be revealed. Some people will be shocked. Some people will be causing a shockwave. That might be the better option on Thursday. And on Friday, there is this need just to watch for getting frustrated because of obstacles in your way when you're trying to achieve things. So Friday may feel a little bit like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That is because your energies will be quite scattered by all the planetary activities. May not be a good day for socializing. Again, maybe a day to withdraw. However, on Saturday, a really lovely weekend begins, and I'm going to encourage each and every one of you to spend time with those that you love, just in time to give you strength, re-energize and everything, ready for Monday when we all experience some developments in our life. Lots of surprises. We understand the power of love and the power of spoken word, and this need to think before we act or speak on Monday. So know that, as I say, it's quite a roller coaster this week again. However, it's building to a very lovely weekend. And what is going on really is the paths are being cleared of negativity. And remember, I said at the beginning, last weekend was about old stuff. So again, that's my cat in the background. You will be realizing, if you look at what's really gone on, it's old stuff that should have been shifted, dealt with, said, whatever, before. All right, now let that go. Let it slide into the past where it belongs and step forwards into your new. All right, so let me see. Now, as I say, readings are always for entertainment purposes only. If you were looking for details about the readings that I do on a one-to-one or a family sitting basis, I'm going to ask you to go to my main website, which is needapsychic.co.uk. But you're welcome to book in here through the Facebook app. Right, God, my cards are lively today. Right then, let's see what the tarot will give us for this week ahead. So, have I made sense to you? Has it resonated with you, what I've been saying? Let me know. Okay. Right, so this is a week that, even though it may not start off feeling that way, this is a week about putting you in control. All right. Hi, Siobhan Slattery. Welcome to the gang then. First time watching. What it is this week is very much about, as I say, despite the impressions you may have at the beginning, this is about getting back in control of your life or aspects of your life so that life is flowing for you. All right, we need to get you back in charge of your world and therefore in charge of your destiny. Now, there will have already been messages coming in, events taking place, possibly with younger members, but certainly with these events and that have cleared the way for you to have a younger, more vibrant energy about you. And you are definitely this week stepping into a new life path. There are new roads opening up for you. Caroline says that sounds like her life completely. Good. But it is good. Honestly, I'm looking at really good cards. So no matter what the physical dynamic may be, know that this is about you getting back in charge of your life, choosing a new path, a new direction, a new way of being, and moving towards things being well in your world. So know that and enjoy that. If you have things to celebrate, all right, and a lot of you may have things to celebrate this week that link to work, careers, or the things that you are trying to achieve in your practical daily life. Doing a lot of readings on house moves at the minute, actually. Saying that, a lot of readings on house moves today. So just be aware that, if there's things to celebrate, celebrate. All right, it is okay to pat yourself on the back and say, we did good, gal. All right, so take time to celebrate this week if you can, especially when it comes to work aspects, as I say. Hi, Inga, and hi, Amy, all those daily life things that we would do. All right, now, when it comes to relationships, there's been lots of choices and decisions that you will have been making, or you may still be in the process of making. And as I always say, relationships can be anything from your personal, intimate one, through to work colleagues, friends, neighbors, family members, you know, it's all relationships, okay? So just be aware that there are decisions to make, there are things to weigh up, and that there will be you know, even though some of these decisions may feel hard as you do them, you will be making the right decisions, okay? So have the strength and courage to walk forwards. You may feel the need to protect yourself a little bit in connection to other people as you make these decisions. But know that this is about your sense, oh, hi Rachel, this is about your sense of well-being, right? Everything, hi Anne, everything that is going on this week is about your long-term sense of well-being. And we need as many of you in this lifetime to be in a good place, good energy, happy, content, and projecting love into this world. There's enough negativity without you adding your bit. If you can change it, change it. So know there's choices to make this week. They will be right. They may be difficult, but they will be right. And it's all about having a sense of well-being and having success in your world long term even, and lots of shifts and shakes to do with the past, people from the past, letting go of it. You know, I've got my tower and my past card here, so there's lots of reality checks going on still, or reality checks even to come in this week, because remember I did say that you know, tomorrow there may be upset linked to love and unrealistic expectations, I cannot speak, about other people, yourself, situations. And again, on the Thursday, there then could be the reveals. But just know that it's about feeling well in your life, okay? Amy's saying spot on. Thank you, Amy. So yeah, it's one of those weeks that starts a little bit but you know what, really, if you look closely, you will recognize that actually things aren't as bad as they seem, and that you are sliding into, slowly but surely, much better and stronger days. Right then, who needs a little bit of help? Who needs some help? Now, as always, again, I have to remind you, readings are for entertainment purposes only, and I can only go with who I'm drawn to go with. You know, who Spirit take me to see, who Spirit draw my eyes to that they want me to read for this evening. But what I am looking for is a clear question or an area of life that you want me to look at. I don't do general readings. It's too wishy-washy for this. We're doing quick fire rounds. So who needs some help? Right, let me have a look for you. Let me see what they will give me. Right, so be specific. Ask about something specific. Let me see. Wow, they're coming in so fast. I can't keep up. They're coming in so fast. Like it's actually moving them forward. Yay! Right, let me have a look then. Who are we going to? Right, John, let's have a look for you. This standstill. Whenever we find ourselves, I cannot speak tonight, ourselves, it's because I have not stopped today. I think my teeth have had enough. I think my teeth are trying to retire for the evening. They are still my own, I'd like to add, but I think they've had enough tonight. But yeah, basically, John, what I'm picking up is, you know, when we feel like we're not moving forward, sometimes it can be that we need to stop and look again. On other times, it can be that we are sort of waiting for a pause, and this is what I pick up with you. It's like there's something yet to come in and something to be revealed. So it may well be that you find this week, but that reveal, it can give you an opportunity to have everything that you want. But we still have to say go for it with you. I've still got this, you know, if you want this to have been the right decision for you, you have to act it out. You have to put the work in. Does that make sense to you? All right, so it's just this case of you're not trapped, you're not stuck, you're not being held back. It's just we're waiting for like one little bit to be revealed, then everything is there for you lining up, if you will just be willing to step forwards and go for it. So I hope that helps you. Let me know if that has helped. Okay. Hi, Mariana. I hope I said that right, Mariana. I apologise if I pronounced your name wrong. Woohoo, they are flying. Lots of decisions. Every card that shoots out is to do with decisions. Right, Andy. Oh, there's a mouthful. Andy DaCosta Meadmore. heading in the right direction, work and business. Let's have a look for you. Right, I've got you in a time of limbo while you make a little bit of a decision. But I've got you coming up to a chapter now where there is the opportunity for you to take on more responsibility. All right, but it's like I do have to also say to you, similar to John, ironically, stop thinking that you're trapped or stuck, or watch for sliding into that mode of thinking that you're trapped and stuck, and instead step out of that energy, focus on the solutions, take on more responsibility if that's what you desire, but it will get you out of this limbo phase that you're either in or you're about to walk into. Focus, oh, I did good. Focus, thanks, Mariana. Focus is what is required. All right, be very, very focused on this goal that you're going to work towards to achieve. Keep that vision very strong and in front of you. Okay. Hi, Brian. Nice to see you. Well, I say see you. Not quite there yet, are we, where you're all watching in my home? Things to come. Right, John, thank you for that feedback. Thank you. Right, Siobhan, will I succeed in my plan? Will I take a trip up the country? Let's see what they will give me on that journey. I got lots of other people to deal with or sort or something. It's almost like I feel as if you need to get away from other people, to be perfectly honest with that. I feel as if it's a journey to do on your own, or it's a journey that's very personal to you for you to take. And actually, if you can get things to flow right for you, then this journey is possible. All right. But I've also got this need for you to be holding on to money ready to finance this trip. So even if you tell me it's not going to cost you anything, I'm going to say, yes, it is. So you need to make sure that you are financially in a position to take this journey and go off and be somewhere else in the world for a little bit. But I feel it's a very personal journey. I think it's very much about you as an individual, and it's about creating space and time for you to be on your own a little bit to make some choices. So I hope that helps you. Okay, let me know if that made sense to you. Right, Caroline Ride. Will I be able to juggle everything with work and home? Seems a struggle. Right, let me have a look for you. Let me see. Right, work and life. Caroline, show me. Right, you can do it all, you can be it all, etc., because you've got the right level of commitment to do it. I feel as if you're not alone in it. I feel as if there's someone that stands beside you very strongly. I feel as if it takes a commitment between the two of you to do all of this as well. But by the end of the year, you're totally on top of your game. But it's just knowing to bring in the changes, and that it is a journey and it's not an overnight thing for everything to flow instantly fantastically for you. Lots of adjustments, lots of tweaking, but I've got it all coming together. I definitely have two heads. Well, two heads are better than one. That's what I'm hearing, so I'm going to give it. Two heads are better than one on this in terms of for something to do with planning. All right, but you will need to be fully committed to this and committed to always finding the solution, not drowning in problems. But I don't see there being that as many problems as you may be concerned. I've got you dealing with lots of people in whatever it is you're doing work-wise. Lots of people wanting time off you, wanting your time, wanting your attention, if that makes sense to you. So just be aware of that. Okay, so I hope that helps. Let me know. Right, Siobhan says that yes, made perfect sense. Brilliant, that's what I like to hear. Right, let me see what else we can get for you. See who I'm drawn to. Right, let me see. Paula, you have to give me something specific to look at for you, a specific question or area of life. Okay, and if Spirit draw me to you, then I will be working with you this evening. All right? Yeah, that made sense to Caroline. Okay, brilliant. Thanks, Caroline, for letting me know that. Right. Amy. Durham. Resolution. Let me have a look for you, Amy. I'm drawn to your word resolution. So let me have a look for you now, Amy. Right. Lots of people, lots of challenges, lots of yeah, lots of people with lots of issues and challenges around you. I hope that that makes sense to you, Amy. I've got you or someone involved in that incredibly drained through all of this. Well, I won't say the energy of attack, but it does kind of feel like that. I have to be honest with you. All right. So therefore, there is the need to be a little bit self-protective in it. But also, as things start to shift and change, it is then important to not be overly protective. Yeah, don't be too defensive as things come in and messages, correspondence, or whatever. At some point, the guard has to be dropped for the communication to begin, and then there can be a resolution. There can be, the situation can be sorted. But we have to drop guard a little to allow the communication to come in. All right, I hope that helps for you. Let me see what else is coming in. Right then. Where are we going? Emma, life. It's a little bit general, hun, life. Need to be a little bit more specific, my dear. Right. Right, Charlotte is asking, will I be selected for a TV show? And my instant feeling off that is you need to spin a lot of plates, girl. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, as we would say. There is a need to be, you need to spin a lot of plates to achieve a dream there. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, and be open to lots of suggestions, tweaking, changing, and lots of different things and a lot of variety. So just be aware of that. I feel as if it is still possible for it to happen, but it's like you've got quite a hard work journey to get there. All right, so I hope that helps you. Don't let that put you off. Just know that, there may be rejection on the way. However, it's building you up to something better anyway. So I hope that helps. All right. I hope that helps you. Right then. Come on. Need some proper questions. We need some proper questions if I'm going to be looking at this for you. Woo! See, they're just flying through the air. It's all, and every card is to do with decisions to do with letting go of past and new life paths, which is really good. Right then. Shelley, why has the white owl returned after so long away? Oh, that's an interesting one, Shelley. Let's have a look. Right then, why is this white owl back? I'm being shown because you're not looking at the moment. Now, it could be because you're not quite there yet, or it could be that it's not happening and you're not willing to look at it. But I'm being shown a connection between this white owl returning to you in whatever form it is, and the need for you to be looking ahead. All right? There is this need for you to be making a choice and taking responsibility for that choice to bring things in. So just be aware of that. It's like you're coming up to a time where there is an opportunity or a need to look at something that you may not have even wanted to look at before. Okay, but just be aware that it is there. It is coming in as a messenger, and it's coming in to tell you to look again, think again, and plan again. So I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense right now, then I feel that it is going to show me over the next 16 weeks, that's going to come into play for you. So just be aware of that. Right, now someone just posted the question. I'm not going to say the name. This can be my last one tonight. About shall I rebuild my relationship with my dad? I'm not going to say the name just for privacy reasons. So let me have a look. About rebuilding relationship with dad. Right, he's very self-protecting emotionally. All right, and I've got this need to make plans about this. I feel as if there's celebrations or social gatherings or something like that. There's some form of connection, and there's plans in connection to that, which he can somehow be a part of, or you may even desire him to be a part of. This man is very, very guarded emotionally. I do feel that he has been through the wars, as it were, in his life. Now, you might not think that, and it may not even be a reality to other people, but in his mind, he's been through a lot. So just bear in mind that that is what you are dealing with. All right. But, you know, there is an opportunity to start over with him. I feel as if other relationships, other connections have interfered in this, but there are decisions to make, there are announcements to make, there is a new life coming here into play, whether that's through a marriage or the birth of a child, and because of that I feel as if there is a need to make plans and make a choice about this specifically, okay? But there is still the opportunity to slowly, gently rebuild a relationship with your dad. I don't feel it will be, you know, some amazing, you know, like the Waltons happy family situation kind of connection, but it will allow you both to heal, and that's what's important, is what I'm picking up. It's important to heal. So I find it quite interesting, and we finish with this one tonight, because really that's what most of the astrological, I got to say the word astrological bit has been about, as well as the tarot. Okay, so this is a good week to begin that, and just slowly, and know that at first he will be a little bit on the defensive, because he's very self-protecting, especially emotionally, because he feels as if he has been through enough. So I hope that helps you. Right then, let me ask for Spirit to give us one final message. This is for everybody, as I'm going to love you and leave you in 2 minutes. Right, let me see what they will give us. Further insight into the week, please. Right, so again, I'm being shown the importance of recognizing that this week is about long-term stuff. What begins this week is long-term happiness, long-term success, a long-term sense of wellness. All right, it's all about that, okay? It's about bringing love back into your life, back into your world, and the starting of chapters that you will love, okay? What's important here is that to know that you need to be in charge, you need to be in control. I've got people walking away from upset. You may even find that it is you who has caused some upset for somebody else, in order to be happier long term, in order to be in a better place long term. But there is a real sense of belonging, there is a real sense of family, commitment, connection. You know, and that can be in your work roles, that can be in your personal life. You have to be where you really feel committed and have a sense of belonging and purpose, okay? I've got people looking at opportunities they've dismissed in the past. Things are reappearing, and you know, but there's no looking back here. Although I say that, it's like you can't go back and start over. This is about stepping forwards into new channels, new chapters, and making this real commitment to you. So be aware of that. Other people may not like this change, this shift in who you are and where you are going. But I am being given that as long as you're true to yourself, you are center of your own world, and you recognize the importance of being in control of your own destiny, then you will be heading in the right direction. Rest at the weekend. Get some sleep, get some energy, eat well, look after that body of yours. But this is a week for taking full responsibility, for starting on a new path. And I'm going to finish with, and you've got this. All right, have a great one. Bye-bye.